Hi, I'm Nick from Tabletop Duo, and today you will learn how to play Ticket to Ride. Setup. Give each player 45 trains of a single color and its matching scoring marker. Place the scoring markers on the start space. Shuffle the train cards and give 4 cards to each player. Then place the remaining cards face down near the game board to form the train deck. Turn the top 5 cards of the deck face up like this. Shuffle the destination ticket cards and deal 3 to each player, then place the remaining cards face down near the game board to form the ticket deck. Each player looks at their destination tickets and decides which one they wish to keep. Note that you must keep at least 2 of them. The longer the route, the harder it is to complete. Any returned cards are placed at the bottom of the destination ticket deck. And now you're ready to learn how to play. The object of the game is to score the highest number of points by claiming routes between cities and ticket cards and by completing the longest continuous path of routes. The player that traveled the most goes first. Play then proceeds clockwise around the table. On your turn, you must do one of the following 3 actions. You may draw 2 train cards. You may draw blind from the train deck or from the face-up cards, or a combination of both. Note that every time a face-up card is drawn, replace it with a card from the train deck. Also note that if the player picks a locomotive card from the face-up cards, they cannot draw a second card. But if the player blindly draws the locomotive card from the deck, they may still draw a total of 2 cards. If at any point 3 of the face-up cards are locomotives, all 5 cards are discarded and 5 new ones are turned face-up to replace them. When the deck is empty, shuffle the discard pile to form a new train deck. The second action a player may do is claim a route by placing a set of train cards that match the color and length of the route. Then the player places one of their colored trains on each space of this route and score by moving the scoring marker the number of spaces dictated by the scoring table. Once the route is claimed, discard the cards. For example, the red player wants to complete this blue route. They place 6 blue cards and claim the route with red trains. Then they move their scoring marker by 15 points. Locomotive cards are wild cards, so they replace any color. Note that gray routes can be claimed using a set of cards of any one color. Some cities are connected by 2 parallel routes. You cannot claim both. The third action a player may do is draw 3 destination tickets. The player must keep at least 1 of them. Returned cards are placed at the bottom of the deck. When you have built a continuous line of trains between 2 cities printed on your ticket, you complete it. Keep them a secret as they're scored at the end of the game. The game ends when one player's stock of trains get down to 0, 1, or 2 trains left. Each player, including that player, gets to play 1 final turn. Then players review their destination tickets. Add or subtract the value of the destination tickets based on whether they were successfully completed or not. Then check for the player with the most continuous path and give them 10 points. The player with the most points wins. If there is a tie, the player who completed the most destination tickets wins. And that's how you play Ticket to Ride. If you like board games, consider subscribing to Tabletop Duo for weekly how to play guides. Thanks for watching and see you next time!